Hello everyone, Conscientious Reef here, and in today's video I would just like to talk about how I'm able to grow Acropora and just SPS in general in my all-in-one nano reef tank. So yeah, let's get into it. Probably start off with the equipment side of things. So show you, I really don't got a whole lot. I touched on this in my what equipment I use. The only mechanical filtration I have is a filter sponge. Have some carbon in there. And that's it. That's really it. I used to want to put a refugium back here, like put a submergible light, put a refugium. I thought that'd be pretty cool, but just wasn't really necessary. My nutrients weren't that high, and I like having them a bit elevated, but just have a little gravity fed ATO, and that's it. But I have a AI Prime 16, and I have it set about like 50 to 60%. As you can see, I prefer white light on my reef tank. I don't know, it just looks more natural in my opinion, and it's just I just like how you would see it out in the ocean. Fish also look way better under white light, but that's a topic for another video. Um, for flow, I have these Jabal power heads. I just cleaned them. As you can see, they're quite spotless. I cleaned them in citric acid for like an hour. Just let them run. That usually does the trick well. That's what I'm doing for flow. They're set like at 75-80%. And I was from a return pump. I recently got a CJ return pump, and I have it turned down almost all the way. I got a little bit of a big one, but it's doing really good. I mean, if I ever upgraded my tank, I could use it. I wouldn't have to buy another return pump. But let's look downstairs on what I'm dosing, because I am dosing alpha reef. Right now, I was dosing 10 mils, but now I'm dosing 7. I had a little bit of alkalinity swinging. It went up to 9 from 8. I usually try to keep it around 8.3. But, yeah, that's kind of what I'm dosing. Not too complicated. It's really easy to test and all that. But it's kind of what equipment I use. Now on to some of like the coral growth. Like I have this strawberry shortcake that I had for quite a while, and it's growing pretty good. Like this one side branch has just gotten huge. But it's probably one of my favorite corals I have in here. To be honest with you, it's very nice. It's gotten very big too. Have a little green slimer back there. Not crazy, but not a crazy coral, but it's been around for a while and it's pretty. No, I haven't had it for that long. That's why there's not a lot of growth on there. I got this little Oregon tort. It's doing pretty good. It's encrusting a tiny bit. It's very hard to see on camera. Just a tiny bit of growth, which is like just looking for something. SPS just seemed to like stall out for a little bit in my tank, or I should say, a Acropora tend to stall out. But got that PC Rainbow. That showed significantly better color. Like the new growth around it is all green. It's very nice. Very happy with that coral. Just pretty slow growing. But yeah, I am able to keep Acropora alive and grow them somewhat. I mean, a lot of those frags are young, but this is turning into a little bit of a mini colony. I guess you could say it might be a stretch to call it a mini colony, the strawberry shortcake, but you guys see I'm keeping Acropora alive, and they're growing. They're using alkylinating calcium and a nano tank. So people who say you can't really keep SPS in nano tanks, I mean, I think that might be a little bit outdated. You definitely need to keep your eye on the ball of your parameters. Because especially like this big Montipora probably uses up a couple mils of alpha reef at least. It's so big. And they just suck it up so fast. Like I let my nutrients get a bit too high. And this forest fire digitata actually its polyps retracted, and I'm like, why are this thing's polyps retracted? And then I checked my nitrate, and they were like I don't know, over 50. They're way too high. I like my nutrients high, but not that high. So I ended up doing the water change, and that brought it down nicely. But yeah, you just really got to keep an eye on those parameters, because obviously having a less water volume means your parameters can swing easier. But yeah, I think that's it for today's video, guys. If you guys enjoyed it, please make sure to like and subscribe. I really appreciate it. It helps the channel out. And yeah, see you guys later. Bye.